My name is Mark. I'm a pastor at Burnaby Alliance Church, and we have been pastoring at Burnaby Alliance here in the Cantonese congregation for about 4.5 years now. People ask, what do you do as a pastor? I would say my role and duty here, to speak of it in bigger terms, would be to shepherd people to walk together with Jesus Christ. One of the funny things during the pandemic, when we started to move everything to Zoom, a sector of our church in certain WhatsApp groups, they started receiving news that Zoom has a lot of security issues and a lot of security concerns. So when we tried to start some of our fellowship gatherings on Zoom, they refused to join. We had to set up support groups to teach some of our more senior members that are not as tech savvy to know how to do that. And to our surprise and to their credit, people are adaptable and they can change. And it was quite amazing to see. I'm an interactive person. So when I preach, I would verbally and physically, I would move closer or I would ask questions and people will respond. When you're online, you can't do it all the time because you're asking a camera and the camera's not going to talk back to you. So that does affect a little bit of the way I preach, but the preparation, the stories that connect people to the Bible, that doesn't change. Our church has been looking into this new way of preaching the gospel and showing God's love to people. It's called a small group structure we call Blessing Group. We actually started this Blessing Group during the pandemic. It became a movement that people are joining into. Everybody is in sharing their story of walking with God, how God has impacted their lives and changed them. And we found that that's really works to show God's love to people outside the church. For me, spreading the gospel is telling people this good news. Yeah, God loves you and he wants to be in a relationship with you, like father and son, one who loves you more than anything in the world. I want to see people coming to worship Jesus, to know that they're loved by him and that they can love him a bit more and a bit more every day. And I want to see that worship extending out into the streets where people going out shine and they're light to the world. When people see them, they see something good and different and they want to know why and they want to know how and they want to know this light, this Jesus that shines.